personally like having my Christmas tree up at Thanksgiving. I made the one on the left last year. Honestly, I should stop getting seasonal fabric. Anyway, I digress. I'm just back here so I can talk to you. And so I'm not gonna do that today. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Ashlyn and I'm the owner of Rainstar and Joy, where I make all things handmade, like Bible sleeves, makeup bags, wallets, keychain, bracelets, stuff like this. A lot of fabric stuff. And I make seasonal wreaths. And for some reason, every time I do this and I'm explaining what I make, it's hard for me to think of what I make. I make a whole lot of stuff and I have a lot of ideas for more stuff. But anyways, in this video, I don't really know what we're going to do for like the rest of the video. But if you watched my last vlog, I said that I might go to the fabric store. That did not happen. But that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go back to this fabric store that I found in one of my other vlogs. And we're going to go look at the fabric. No, I do not need more fabric. But I do want to go look for some more fabric because I have new items that I'm interested in making. And I just want to look at the fabric. I want to look at new fabric to make these new items instead of using the fabric that I already have. And I need to make sure that it's a certain count of cotton. It needs to be 100% cotton. And I'm pretty sure all the fabrics that I own are 100% cotton, but I need to make sure. So anyways, I like to fabric shop anyways. That's a hobby in itself. We all know this. But I want you to come along so you can go to this fabric store with me and we can look at all this cute fabric. And we're going to try our best not to buy too much of it. Okay guys, we made it to the fabric store. And it's always so quiet in here. And there's like nobody else really in here that's shopping. So if I'm talking to myself, they know I'm talking to myself. But we're here anyway. I hope you can hear me because I'm not going to talk any louder. But I'm going to show you around, even though we've already seen some of it in one of the other vlogs. But I will still show you around at some of this fabric that I'm looking at. And I will give y'all some sneak peeks of what I might get. And then I will show you a haul later on. This section is pretty much just like a kids section. It has like a lot of kids designs, so I'm not really looking at this stuff. I'm just back here so I can talk to you. But we'll go ahead and go look. And I'm here now with 2 hours to look because the last time I came and the time before that I came with only 1 hour to look unintentionally, but it just kept happening. But now I have 2 hours, so that's good. So we can look for a little bit longer. So I'm looking at the Christmas fabric. I was just looking at the fall, but I don't need any more fall fabric. But if I see one that I like, I might get it. But I don't think that I did. But right now I'm looking at the Christmas fabric. But honestly, I should stop getting seasonal fabric. I need to get evergreen fabric. But I'm going to keep looking and see if I like anything. I already have this Christmas one, but I'm still looking. I'm thinking I'm gonna pair these two together. If you can see, this is like a leaf or pattern. And then this is like vegetables and stuff, or fruit. It might be fruit and vegetables. But anyways, so I'm thinking about pairing these. What do you think? I mean, I won't know until afterwards, and I might do it, but let me know what you think. And the bag is secured. So I'm going to show you all the fabrics that I got. I showed you maybe just like 2 of them, but I'm going to show you the rest of them because I did get a good few of them, but I only got 1 yard of each, so I didn't get too much fabric, but at the same time I got a lot. And I want to go to Hobby Lobby because they had a cheaper price for something that this fabric store also had, so I want to go to Hobby Lobby to get it instead. And then I want to look at the Hobby Lobby's fall selection just like one more time, and like their other fall looking fabric, just because if you've watched any of my other vlogs before, I said that this new fabric store that I found, they don't restock their fabrics more than not. They restock their solid colors, but they don't restock their patterns. So when they run out, they might just be out. So that's why I still might go to Hobby Lobby, because I know that they restock just in case people like these things. But if they like these fabrics specifically, I may or may not be able to restock them. But the main purpose of this is just to see if they like these new items that I'm going to be making, and that's probably going to be in a different video. But right now I'm just going to show you the fabric. I've got this yellow color, I did get some more seasonal fabric, just like a few, just because I thought they would be cute for the things that I'm gonna make. So we'll see. I got this Christmas one. It's not necessarily Christmas, but these pine trees make it feel like Christmas, and I feel like that's what people will think when they see this fabric, so it's just gonna be Christmas. And I'm gonna pair it with this green. I was trying to decide if I wanted to pair it with a pink or with the green, and I liked both, but I went with the green, and I think that will look good together, hopefully. I got this one, this one. I think this one is really cute, and I think people are gonna like this one. At least I'm hoping that they will, and I'm hoping if they do like it that the fabric store doesn't run out so I can get more, because like I said, I only got a yard. But I got this, and this is gonna go to a few different things. It's gonna go to 2 or 3 of the new items that I'm thinking about making. So I could have gotten more than a yard of this, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna work with what I've got. And this is gonna go with this fabric. So those are gonna go together. And then here's another Christmassy one. It's not technically Christmas, but you could look at it and see Christmas because of the pine trees, and it kind of has Christmas vibes. I don't think this is a gingerbread house, it's just a regular house, but it's still giving Christmas vibes. So we're just gonna use this for Christmas. And then I got some regular fabrics that can be used for fall. Or I actually have another Christmas one. But then I have some regular fabrics that could be used for fall, but they're also evergreen. So here's the last Christmas one. This would be cute for the idea that I have in my mind, I'm pretty sure. Here are the evergreen fabrics. I got a few blues. It just kind of happened that way. And I saw a lot more fabric that I was interested in, but I was like, let me just try these first, because I don't want to keep spending a lot of money on new fabric when I definitely don't need to. I just want to. And then this is the last fabric that I grabbed. I had to go back for it. It says autumn, so I guess this is an autumn design, but it can also be evergreen. So those are all the new fabrics that I got at that fabric store. And like I said, I'm still gonna go look at Hobby Lobby to see if they have anything else that I like. And I still have a lot of other fabrics to go through, and I have a few thrifted fabric. It won't come out. And I have a few thrifted fabrics to go through. You already know the quilts, but I also have more fabric in my drawer over here that are thrifted fabrics that I need to go through. And we're just gonna have to make the time to do all of this stuff, because I keep adding on more ideas and I already have so much to do. So we're gonna have to make it work, because like I already said, it's time to switch to Christmas, but yet I got some fall stuff. So I need to get on it and get that out. But those are mainly for like my markets that I have coming up. But my markets, unfortunately, are like pretty late in the season for fall. My first fall market is on the 27th of September. So it's still fall and it's not October yet. So that's good, because once November hits, people are ready for Christmas. But that's still like pretty late in the game, and that's quite unfortunate, honestly, that my first market is not until the 27th. There is one on the 20th that I could have applied for, but it's $150, and my husband's work schedule is already out and he already works on that day. I don't know, I was considering that one, but $150 is a lot. And also I wanted to get more things. I have like other things that I'm interested in trying to make and stuff. Ugh, man. It just kind of sucks how quick time goes by sometimes. Like, I want to still make fall stuff, but it's time to make Christmas stuff, honestly. I know. So even though I did get some more fall fabric, I'm hoping that the people will like the evergreen fabric and will buy those items. That's why I wanted to get I didn't even want to go get some more seasonal fabric. It just kind of happened. I was mainly like, we need to get evergreen because the seasons are changing and the time to make stuff is changing so quickly. But so these ones, these purples I've got, and these blues, they should be good for evergreen, and they should look good for the thing that I have in mind. I shouldn't have gotten more fall stuff, honestly. But hopefully people will buy it anyways, because some people don't like to decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving, so there's still time for fall. But some people, like I said, once Halloween is over, they're ready for Christmas. And I'm one of those people, because I don't even celebrate Halloween, and once November gets here, it's time to switch, honestly. I'm just saying. I mean, I personally like having my Christmas tree up at Thanksgiving. It just happens sometimes, and it's quite nice. you should give it a go if you want. So make sure that you comment and tell me below which fabric is your favorite that I got, and tell me what season you're working on. Hopefully you're wiser than I am and you've moved on from fall. But you know what, actually I'm in this wreath group on Facebook, and I'm still new to making wreaths. I only make them seasonally. I've talked about that before, but I make seasonal wreaths sometimes. If you haven't seen any of my wreaths, I'm going to show you one really quickly because sometimes new people come to my videos, so I'll show you one of the wreaths that I make really quickly. So there's one of the wreaths that I made. That's one of my fall wreaths, and there's another fall wreath right there right beside it. But those are some of the wreaths that I've made before. Wreath making is not a big part of my business. Like I said, it's only seasonal. I only do it for fall and Christmas, and then I'm pretty much done. And even then, they don't really sell that well for me because it's not that big of a part of my business, so I don't really advertise it and market it as well as I could. But I need to because I like making them and I need people to buy them so that money's not wasted, obviously. All of that to say, I'm in a wreath making group on Facebook, and I asked in the wreath making group because I'm still new to making wreaths. I started last year. So I asked, when do people switch from making, like, when do they stop making fall wreaths? Because that one still has not sold yet, or the other one, but I'm not worried about that one because I made the one on the left last year, but the one that has the scarecrow I made this year. So I'm just wondering if anybody's gonna be able to buy this wreath because I'm gonna take it to my market. But like I said, my market is not until September 27th, and that's pretty late in the game for fall. But hopefully somebody will still buy it because it's a really cute wreath. Anyway, I digress. So in the group, I was just wondering and asking people, when do you stop selling fall? And a few people were like, I stopped selling fall as soon as Labor Day starts, or like as soon as 4th of July I start, and stuff like that. But I did have actually one person said, I keep selling until they stop buying. And I just thought that was so funny. I'm like, you know what, you're right. But I did have a couple people that were like, I sell everything all year round and people will buy what they like. And I kind of like that mindset and that mentality. It's like, not that I should be making like fall and Christmas stuff all year, but if somebody likes something, they're gonna buy it no matter what. So I don't need to stress too much about the fact that I still bought some seasonal fabric. If people like it, even if my market's on the 27th, they may still buy it. And I'm just really hoping that they like my stuff so much that they will buy it. And just in case you needed that encouragement yourself, if somebody really likes it, they'll buy it no matter what season it is. So keep on trucking and make what you like. That's also what that person commented. They're like, make what you like. Obviously we're in a business and we want to make stuff that the customers like, but we also need to like what we make to an extent because we're the ones making it. What's the point of making something if you don't enjoy it, you know? But anyways, so this is a really short video. I'm assuming I just took you to the fabric store with me and now we're done. Simply because I need to get to work and I don't really want to do that with you all today. I'm sorry. I need to get some stuff done, and moving the camera around slows me down. And so I'm not gonna do that today. But thank you so much for coming along and watching this video. Tell me which fabric is your favorite. Again, tell me which season you're working on. Have you moved on from fall? Are you ready for Christmas? Let me know. Thank you so much for coming to watch this video. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!